All right, guys, today I'm going to be talking about Module 2, Topic 1. You should already have the Google Notes already completed and shared with you. So today we're going to be talking about the highway transportation system. And at the end of this, you're going to be able to identify the purpose of the highway transportation system, how to describe the three components, how to identify vehicles that use the system, and how to identify interstate direction by numbers. So some of you probably didn't know that the interstate route number is a red, white, and blue shield, and it carries the word interstate on the top of it, the state name, and the route number. Major interstate routes are designated by 1 or 2-digit numbers. Routes running north and south are assigned odd numbers, like Interstate 95 runs all the way from here in Virginia. You've probably ridden it all the way down to Florida. While the east and west routes are assigned even numbers, like Interstate 66, which runs into DC and all the way out into Winchester. For those north and south routes, the lowest numbers begin in the west. So, for example, Interstate 5 would be on the far west coast, whereas Interstate 95, as you have ridden, is all the way here on the east coast. And like I said, that Interstate 5 is all the way over there. And then as you progress throughout the rest of the country, it gets to 5 and 10 and Interstate 20 and things like that. The highway transportation system provides a safe, convenient, and efficient movement of people and goods from places all around the United States. It obviously affects the economy because this is how we get goods from other areas like Florida and Texas and California and things like that. The three components of the highway transportation system are people, so walking, driving, or riding, the vehicles like the bicycles, cars, SUVs, mopeds, tractor trailers, and the roadways, from the smallest dirt road to the more complex multi-lane road expressways like what you have probably driven in 66, 495, 95, 295, etc. Passenger transportation obviously is a big one here in the highway transportation system because the cars are what move people from one place to another. That's how you've probably all gotten around. That's how your parents get to work in the morning. Transportation of freights and goods are also used on the highway transportation system, like your big semi trucks for goods like UPS, Amazon, gas trucks, and just, other cars that move cars around, or construction equipment, or whatever the case might be. Different vehicles are going to move in different ways, though, on this system. So your commercial vehicles are going to stop at all the railroad tracks. They're going to make really wide right turns, and they're going to maintain lower speed limits because it's going to take them longer to stop. You may have, on some roadways, mopeds and scooters. They may be driven by people without a driver's license, but they're only going to be on roadways that are 35 miles per hour or less. Motorcycles are also something that you will see on the roadways. They may be driven two abreast. That means that two motorcycles can be in one lane, and they may use lanes even if they're only carrying the driver. So there's certain lanes that, like an HOV lane or an express lane, where motorcyclists can ride in, and it's a little bit cheaper. Bicycles are something you would see probably more in your neighborhood roadways. You're not going to see these, riding down 66. But bicycles don't obviously have any sort of signal, so they're going to use their arms and hands to signal if they're turning right or left. But please make sure you're giving them a good amount of space. 3 feet of room is what is courteous and expected of you when you're passing them. 5 to 6 feet, if you can give them, is even more adequate and a lot safer. The Virginia transportation system consists of about 57,867 miles of state-maintained system. There's about 1,118 miles of interstate, 4 to 10 lane highways that connect the states and the major cities. Your secondary roadways are about 48,305 miles of local connector or county roads, and your primary roads, which are the ones throughout the town of Leesburg and Ashburn and Sterling, that would be about 8,111 miles of 2 to 6 lane roads that connect cities and towns within each other. So obviously the highway transportation system is a pretty massive thing. There's not a lot to it, but it is maintained here in Virginia by the Virginia Department of Transportation. So if you have any questions, please feel free to shoot me an email, but the Google Notes should also clarify some of that information as well.